Now we're going to have Johanna Baxter, who will move the Better Politics Policy Commission annual report. Johanna.
Yay.
Chair, Conference, Johanna Baxter, very proud to be one of your representatives on our National Executive Committee. Conference, much has been spoken in recent months about the financial deficit, and rightly so. The Tories promised to have balanced the books by now, but the deficit is still almost £70 billion. But there is another deficit in this country that they are increasing, one that could fundamentally change our rights and the very fabric of our society. And that's the democratic deficit. A deficit so large that it has the potential to deny millions of us a voice. 43 million people are on the electoral register. Around 15 million of them did not vote. That is not a situation that any political party should be content with. But rather than motivate more people to participate in our democracy, this government is eroding the very principles on which it stands. Individual electoral registration is estimated to wipe as many as 10 million voters off the electoral register. Using that significantly reduced register as the basis by which new constituency boundaries are to be drawn up will skew those boundaries and affect future governments. The Transparency of Lobbying Act will gag charities. The Trade Union Bill will make it virtually impossible to take lawful industrial action, to campaign on political issues and to contribute to a political party. And then there's the proposed scrap of our Human Rights Act. Be under no illusion, Conference. These measures have very clear objectives, and those are to silence any dissenting voices, to shut down any debate, and to cripple the official opposition. So we need a better politics, now more than ever, and it falls on us to deliver it. Better politics all around our country, online and in meetings. Because, Conference, we might be down after our defeat in May. Our heart may be broken, but it's the people outside of this room who rely on us. We are the official opposition. We will defend our human rights. We will continue to press for a change in the unelected House of Lords. We will fight to ensure that 16-year-olds have the vote, and we will continue to press for a properly thought-out constitutional convention that addresses the deep disparities in our devolved settlement across the United Kingdom. And we do this, Conference, because we know that strong governments do not fear scrutiny, strong political parties do not fear diversity, and strong leaders do not fear debate. But we also must be wary of thinking that we have already delivered better politics. There's a huge appetite for change in this country, as the last few months have shown. But we have not yet achieved a change in government, and we cannot change people's lives for the better until we do. The Danish Social Democrats leader, new leader, Mette Frederiksen, said in her speech to her party conference last week, and words that seem so true here today, humanism and realism must go hand in hand. Everything else is irresponsible. Realism without humanism is cynicism, and humanism without realism loses its value because it does not change people's lives. So better politics is about more than clicking on a petition on a computer. It's about the depth of the relationships that we have with the people that we seek to serve. It's about not us talking to ourselves in this hall, but talking to the people outside of this hall. They and we are all active citizens, members of our communities, and agents for change. So let's go back to those communities. Tap into the potential that we've built through the 166,000 people who have joined our party since the general election, and do everything that we can to bring the change that is so desperately needed in this country. I move the report.